Top story that we are following here on India Today is coming in from the United States of America, where the US President Donald Trump has reiterated the troubleshooter claim. Donald Trump has said he's the one who stopped the war between India and Pakistan, got no Nobel Peace Prize for stopping wars. I saved millions of lives, will solve the Ukraine crisis next. This is the US President Donald Trump, who in his latest statement has said, I have solved 8 wars. I've gone to Rwanda, to Congo. I've spoken with India and Pakistan. Look at all those wars that we have resolved. And every time we have resolved something, we tell you that we will also resolve the next one. I did not get the Nobel Peace Prize for this. Somebody got, who's a very nice woman. Listen to what the US President said.
Well, you know, we resolved 8 others. It's funny how people say that. If you get this one, every time I do one, they forget about that one. I solved 8 wars. Go to Rwanda and the Congo, talk about India and Pakistan, look at Thailand, look at all of the wars that we solved. And every time I solve one, they say, if you solve the next one, you're going to get the Nobel Prize. I didn't get a Nobel Prize. Somebody got it who's a very nice woman, very nice. I don't know who she is, but she was very generous. So I don't care about all that stuff. I just care about saving lives. But this will be number 9. But every time I solve one, they said, sir, if you solve one more, you're going to be known as a peacekeeper. So to the best of my knowledge, we've never had a president that solved one war. Not one war. Bush started a war. A lot of them start wars, but they don't solve the wars. They don't settle them. And especially when when they have nothing to do with us. I guess just about all of these wars had nothing to do with us. But I saved tens of millions of lives. The Prime Minister of Pakistan said, I saved millions of lives in interceding on Pakistan. And you look at Pakistan and India as an example. That would have been a bad one, 2 nuclear nations, right? So I say this, this is pretty much the last one, although I do understand that Pakistan attacked, or there is an attack going on with Afghanistan. That's an easy one for me to solve if I have to solve it. In the meantime, I have to run the USA, but I love solving wars. You know why? I like stopping people from being killed, and I've saved millions and millions of lives, and I think we're going to have success with this war. Wait.
My colleague Pranay Upadhyay, who's the editor India Today Global, is now joining me on the story. Pranay, once again, we are seeing how it's Donald Trump who's speaking about the fact that he's the one and perhaps the only one in the United States history, a president who's keen on resolving wars, keen on solving wars.
Actually, you know, the President Donald Trump is known for making big claims, and at times his big claims go off mark as far as the India-Pakistan conflict of May 2025 is concerned. Many a times he has repeated, and this looks like a script. And you know, whenever he has to make these claims, he go and he counts all those wars. He is supposed, like, you know, what he claims that he has solved, be it Thailand, Cambodia, where even the Cambodia and Thailand both have said that, you know, U.S. did not play any role, or U.S. President did not play any role. In fact, Malaysia and the other ASEAN countries have mediated. However, President Donald Trump wants to show to the world that he's the one who's actually solving the problem. He's the peacemaker. He's the deal maker. He's the one who is actually, you know, bringing solution to the world conflict. And he is indeed doing a lot of things, the Gaza conflict or the Russia-Ukraine conflict. And that's why in the same breath, he wants to count all the conflicts which are there. He has counted, you know, the Pakistan-Afghan, the recent one, Afghanistan-Pakistan conflict as well. But if you see that, you know, he wants to take credit of all the peace efforts which are going on in the world. But the fact remains that as far as the India-Pakistan conflict is concerned, post-Op Sindoor, the kind of precision strike carried by India, that actually brought Pakistan to its knee, and Pakistan begged for the ceasefire. Pakistan side called size to India, and it was Pakistani DGMOs phone call. So during that time, there were many phone calls. There were phone calls by the West Asian countries. There were calls by the United States as well. But those were only to speak to both the sides. That did not, you know, amount to a mediation. However, President Donald Trump, you know, always makes these claims.
Right. Thank you, Pranay, giving us all those details. My colleague also pointing out that we have seen how these claims have been made by US President Donald Trump, but India so far has maintained that no third-party mediation happened. The ceasefire happened because there were multiple calls being given to India by Pakistan.